Hello friends and enemies, come with me on day 11 of my trip to Croatia. This was the last full day of the trip and we were so sad. When we got to our final swim stop, we were all kind of just like sighing on our floaties, being like, I don't want to go back to the real world. But sadly, all good things must come to an end. Once we were all back aboard the ship, someone had nail polish, so some of the guys decided to paint their nails. And then it was time for our final lunch on the ship. After lunch, we were back in Split for our final farewell dinner. We had some time beforehand though, so some of us went souvenir shopping. I took a nice little nap on my bunk bed. I had all my clothes up there for the entire week, so it was also a really good excuse for me to start packing. Before dinner, Heather had messaged us in our WhatsApp group chat that she had presents for all of us. After we put those away, we tipped the crew on the boat and settled our bar tab on the boat before we headed off into Old Town Split for our farewell dinner. I always find farewell dinners to be bittersweet because not only have you been traveling around to these beautiful places, you also become friends with some of the coolest people you have ever met that you would not have met on a regular basis. After dinner, we did one final gelato run before heading back onto the boat. Since some people had early flights the next morning, we decided to stay in and play a sober version of King's Cup and some fairly intense rounds of Mafia. It was definitely a different type of wild Friday night, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. Like and follow for more of my adventures.